Top 5 5-color creatures. Number 5, Reaper King. Number 1 on the list of faceless badasses. Reaper King is white, blue, black, red, green, or WU-BRG, as I'll refer to it from here on, for a 6/6 Scarecrow Lord. In addition to granting +1/+1 to your other Scarecrows, whenever another Scarecrow sticks under your control, destroy target permanent. Featuring a unique type of hybrid mana found only in Shadowmoor, you can choose to pay 2 generic mana in place of any of the colored mana in the WU-BRG cost, which coincidentally makes Reaper King's mana value 10, just like the next creature on the list. Number 4, Progenitus. Double WU-BRG, 10 mana, for a 10/10 legendary Hydra avatar with protection from everything. The soul of the world has returned. That's the flavor text. It actually says that. So how could the soul of the world not be number 1? The only reason Progenitus isn't higher on the list is because it hardly ever gets cast for its double WU-BRG mana cost. It mostly sees play in decks that run 1 or 2 colors and use cards like Natural Order, Show and Tell, or Eureka to cheat him in, which goes against the spirit of the list a little bit. Luckily, the rest of Progenitus' magnitude was enough to land him at number 4. Number 3, Horde of Notions. WU-BRG for a legendary 5/5 elemental with Vigilance, Trample, and Haste. It also allows you to pay WU-BRG to cast another elemental from your graveyard without paying its mana cost. Every time I see this card, I stare at it like it's the first time again. A perfect name, with captivating artwork by Adam Rex, all manifested on Lorwyn, a plane where you can find an abundance of other mystifying elementals, maybe even enough to warrant a top 5 list of their own. Anyway, unlike Progenitus, Horde of Notions promotes a true 5-color deck, but the next card on the list calls for something slightly different, the Coalescence of the 10 Guilds. Number 2, Niv-Mizzet Reborn. WU-BRG for a 6/6 legendary dragon avatar with flying. When he enters the battlefield, you get to look at the top 10 cards of your library, snag up to 1 card of each color pair, and put them into your hand. Friend of Bring to Light, this chromatic Niv pairs well with removal spells like Lightning Helix, Maelstrom Pulse, and Terminate, and planeswalkers like Teferi or Wrenn and 6. Lacking protective abilities like Hexproof or Indestructible or Protection from Everything, Niv selflessly focuses on making the rest of your gilded guild deck shine. Dragon Avatar, Hydra Avatar, Scarecrow Lord, Elemental Horde, all pale in comparison to the number 1 WU-BRG creature in Magic, the Godbard, Tom Bombadil. An enigma of Middle-earth, Tom recently took the form of a magic card in the new Lord of the Rings set. WU-BRG for a 4/4 that loves a good story. As long as there are 4 or more lore counters on sagas you control, Tom gets hexproof and indestructible. Then, whenever a saga ends, Tom lets you sort of cascade into another one for free. None has ever caught him yet. For Tom, he is the master. Honorable mention goes to Fusion Elemental, an 8/8 for WU-BRG with nothing but flavor text. Fusion Elemental doesn't need the pomp and frills of a legendary tag. It's the vanilla WU-BRG creature for the common man. Or, in this case, the uncommon man. Follow for more top 5s.